Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Now, see, seventh question. It is very important question. So, what is the importance of universal law of gravitation? The 3 points in the book, in the NCERT book. Now, here we are going to 4 points now. So, what are the importance? So, you know, universal law of gravitation is common for all over the space, even on the earth, all over, everywhere. Okay, universe. So, first point, it is the, like, meet yourself, it is the gravitational force between the sun and the earth. Okay. So, each and every object in this universe attracts each and every other objects. So, that is the gravitational law, no? So, it is the gravitational force between the sun and the earth. While, see, which makes the earth to move around the sun with uniform speed. So, our earth is revolving around the sun. And all of the planets are revolving around the sun. Okay, so all are moving in the uniform speed. So, all this happens because of this universal law of, that is law of attraction, that is called as gravitation. So, gravitation is simply saying it is an attractive force. It is an attractive force. And second point, the tides formed in sea are because of the gravitational pull exerted by the sun and the moon on the surface. What is the tide? Tide is the height of the height of the or level of the sea, water in the oceans or sea. So the height of the water in the ocean or sea will increase or decrease depending upon the gravitational pull. So all these changes happening because of this gravitational pull. Gravitational pull means okay, gravitational pull. And third point, it is the gravitational pull of earth which keeps the Asnayara number. This keeps us and other bodies firmly on the ground. Okay, we are on the ground. Yes, we are on the ground. Suppose think if there is no gravitational force, what will happen? We will be thrown out. We can't able to survive on the earth. Yeah, gravitational force இல்லை அப்படின்னா நம்மளால பூமியில இருக்க முடியும், வைக்க முடியாது, நம்மளால தூக்கி எதிர போட்டுரும். So we cannot be able to survive here. So because of this gravitational pull only, we are on the surface of the earth. We are not inside the earth. We are only on the surface of the earth. நம்ம யாரும் எர்த்துக்குள்ள இல்லை, எர்த்தோட வெரி சர்ஃபேஸ் தான் எல்லாமே இருக்கும் இல்லையா? எர்த்துக்குள்ளனா எர்த்துக்குள்ள குழி நோண்டியா இருக்கும் இல்லை, எர்த்தோட பூமி மேல மேல் சர்ஃபேஸ் தான் எல்லாமே இருக்கும். ஓகே, so it is the fourth point. It is the gravitational pull of the earth which holds our atmosphere in place. So the atmosphere, we are surveying because of the air. We want the oxygen. So that air is over the surface of the earth. That is also attracted by the gravitational pull only. So each and so this is the importance of gravitational pull. Okay, so universal law of gravitation is a very, very important thing in this world, in this universe also. So every object is in a universe responds this law of gravitations. Okay, so the Newton's law of universal law of gravitation is the same all over the and all over yet and all the in all the places. Okay, then what is the acceleration of free fall? The average acceleration of free fall on surface earth is 9.8. You can use 9.8 or 9.8, both are same. One is not having so much value. So the 9.8 ms per minus 2 you can write. So what is the acceleration of the free fall? It is due to the acceleration due to gravity. The g is called as the acceleration due to gravity. Here they are asking that value. So g value is 9.8 meter per second squared. Yeah, then what do we call the gravitational force between the earth and an object? So if you take a body on the earth or an object on the earth, so if your body having mass, when it is attacked by the earth, that is gravitational pull, we are calling it as a weight. So it is called the weight of the object. So we can call the gravitational force between the earth and the object is called as the weight. Okay, then.
Okay, sir.
So this is 7, 8, 9 questions are over. 8, 9 are 1 mark questions. Okay, 10th question. Amit buys few grams of gold at the poles as per the instruction of one of his friends. Why he buys poles? So here is the twist here. Amit buys few grams of gold at the poles as per the instruction of one of his friends. He hands over the same when he meet him at the equator. Will the friends agree with the weight of gold bought if not y. Okay. So hint கொடுத்துட்டாங்க பாருங்க. The value of g is greater at the poles than at the equator. So what is meaning of that? We can infer from this itself. From this itself, the value of g is greater. So mg, so mass into gravity means here mass into gravitational force will be higher. So that the weight will be more. Weight will be more. But in the case if you take in the equator, here the gravitational pull is very less. So here weight will be less. So we can't accept. We can't accept here. See, the friend will not accept this gold. So see here, answer weight of the object is equal to mg. Mg means mass into gravity. You know what is gravity? Gravity is 9.8. Okay, where m is the mass of the object at the equator, and then at the poles of the magnitude of g is less at the equator than at the poles. So this is the hint given in the question itself. So his friend will not agree with the weight of the gold at the poles in the method at equator. Where m is mass of the object at the equator then at the poles, as the magnitude of g is less at the equator than at the poles. Okay, g வந்து எங்க equatorல less ஆ இருக்கு. Okay, so his friend will not agree with the weight of the gold at the poles in method at equator. Okay, so அந்த weight in the weight different இருக்கனால he won't agree. He won't agree. The reason என்னதுன்னா because the value of g is greater at the poles than at the equator. So his friend will not accept this weight difference. Yeah. And 11th question. Why will a sheet of paper fall slower than one that is crumpled into a ball? What is the meaning of that? ஒரு பேப்பரை வந்து சாதாரண பேப்பர் கீழே போட்டாலுமே கீழே வந்து லேட்டாக இருக்குது. பட் ஆனால் அதே பேப்பரை நம்ம பால் மாதிரி செஞ்சு கீழே போட்டோம்னா அந்த வேகமாக வருது. வாட் இஸ் தி ரீசன் ஃபார் திஸ்ன்னு கேட்குறாங்க. Why will a sheet of paper? Yes, why? Yes, sir.
The paper has larger surface area, sir. So air will not allow the paper fall.
Okay, it's because of density. Because here we are speaking about the density. Okay. So if you take paper, a sheet of paper means it has low density. If you make it a ball means it has a more density. Okay. So when a sheet of paper is crumbled into a ball, then its density increases. Crumbled பண்ணா paper கசக்கி போறோம். Ball உடனே கசக்கி போறது crumbled. So அப்ப என்னது density அதிகமாயிடும். மொத்தம் அதிகமாயிடுதா இல்லையா? Hence resistance to the motion and to its motion to the air decreases, and it falls faster than the sheet of paper. So here while you're putting a sheet of paper, because of the less density, okay, the opposing force of the air is greater for the sheet of paper. When the paper is made into a ball, when you put down this ball, what happens to this ball? Because the density increases, the opposing force of the air decreases. So the opposing force correct. So the ball, paper ball, reaches the ground faster than the paper. This is the reason here. Any doubt in this question? We find out in this question on question.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. Okay, now 12th question. The gravitational force on the surface of the moon is only 1/6 as strong as the gravitational force of the earth. Okay, so this is compared, already you know that. So the gravitational force on the moon is 1/6 of the earth. So what is the weight in Newton of a 10 kg object on the moon and on the earth? Okay, so what is weight of Newton of a 10 kg object on the moon லையும் earthலையும் எவ்வளவு வெயிட்னு கேட்குறாங்க. Okay, so mass of the object given is 10 kg. Okay, so here you want to calculate using the gravity. Okay, so acceleration due to gravity on the earth is 9.81. So acceleration due to gravity on the moon is equal to what? You want to find that. So now weight of the object on the earth is equal to mg in 10 into 9. So 98.1 newtons. So weight of the object on the earth is 10 into mg. M into g, the value of g is 9.81. Similarly, for the weight of the other moon, 9.81 divided by 6, because the acceleration due to gravity on the moon is 1/6 of the earth. So 1/6 into 9.81. 1/6 into 9 point, simply the wrote as 9.81 by 6. So when you're simplifying this one, we get 16.35 n. So we get the weight of the moon in the weight of the object in the moon is 16, that is 16.35 35 newtons. This is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Any doubt in this question? So whenever like this question is given to you, you want to compare with the gravity of the earth and gravity of the let me compare பண்ணனும். So gravity of the earth always will be 9.81 ms per minus 2. If your mass is given only, the mass is given, you can calculate the mass into the gravity. So mass is given as 10 kg and gravity is 9.8, we get 98.1 newtons. And if you take in the case of moon, we can divide 9.81 divided by 6, 9.81 divided by 6 into mass, because the g value in the moon is 1/6 of the g value of the earth. எர்த்தோட கிராவிடேஷன்ல 1/6 தான் இருக்கு. அப்போ கிராவிடேஷன் 9.8 அப்படின்னா 1/6, 9.8/6 போட்டுக்கணுங்க. ஓகே, அதான் இங்கே போட்டு 9.81/6 into 10, mass is 10, so I get 16.35. Okay, you doubt in this question? You know this question? Tatin, Sai Bedian, Ashok,
Sir, no.
Rachida. Jesus, doubt ஏதா இருக்கா இல்ல? கேள் சார் வாய் திறக்க முடியல. அசீம் பாலாஜி, அகஸ்டின் பிரேமகுமார். Okay.
Sir, no, sir.
Sir, we can understand, sir. No doubt, sir.
The next is, getting the question, a ball is thrown vertically upwards with velocity of 40 meter per second. You are taking your ball and throwing the ball in the upward direction. Okay. Here, what is the question was here? You want to calculate the maximum height to which it rises. தூக்கி போற பால் எந்த ஹைட், மேக்ஸிமம் எவ்வளோ ஹைட் போய் எவ்வளோ ஹைட் பால் மேலே போகுது. நெக்ஸ்ட், டோட்டல் டைம் இட் டேக்ஸ் டு ரிட்டர்ன் டு தி சர்ஃபேஸ் ஆஃப் தி எர்த். மேலே போட்ட பால் நேராக போய் திருப்பி கீழே வரதுக்கு பால் டைம் டேக்கன். நீங்கள் பால் கை எடுத்துக்கிற ஒரு பால் எடுத்து எதுக்குமே இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இதுலையுமே வந்து நம்ம வந்து எதுவும் வேல்யூ எதுவுமே கிடையாது. ஒன்லி வெலாசிட்டி only the value of the velocity is given there. V value only given there. This value is 49 ms per minus 1. Okay, so ball is thrown vertically upwards with the velocity of 49 meter per second. நீ தூக்கி போற வேகம் 49 meter per second வேகத்தை தூக்கி போற. ஸோ அந்த பால் வந்து மேலே போகுது, மேலே போய் திருப்பியும் கீழே வருது, மேலே போய் திருப்பியும் கீழே வருது. ஓகேவா, என்ன கேட்டுருக்காங்க, நீ தூக்கி போட்ட பால் எவ்வளோ ஹைட் ரீச் ஆகிருக்கும், அந்த பால் திருப்பியும் கீழே வர்றதுக்கு எவ்வளோ நேரம் ஆகும், எந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஸோ இன்சியல் வெலாசிட்டி ஆஃப் தி பால் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் 49 அண்ட் அன்னைக்கு சொன்ன பார்த்தீங்களா, இன்சியல் வெலாசிட்டி தூக்கி போகிறது, இன்சியல் வெலாசிட்டி நேராக போய் திரும்பினால ஸ்டாப் ஆகிடுதாங்க. ஸோ ஃபைனல் வெலாசிட்டி 0 ஆகிடுது, ஃபைனல் வெலாசிட்டி வில் பி 0 ஆகிடுது. ஸோ இன்சியல் வெலாசிட்டி ஆஃப் தி பால் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு u is equal to 49 meter per second and final velocity of the ball v is equal to 0, v is equal to 0 எடுத்துக்கிறோம். ஓகேவா, ஸோ acceleration due to gravity g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. ஓகேவா, ஸோ இது கான்ஸ்டன்ட் வேல்யூ ஆல் ஓவர் தி எர்த் வந்து this is constant value. So here the ball is throwing in the upward direction, so it is against the negative, against the gravity, against the gravitational force or gravity. So here we are going to take as a minus 9.8. Okay, we're going to minus 9.8 and then minus எடுத்துக்கனா opposite direction, gravity ஓட opposite direction போகுது. So we are taking as a minus value here. So height attained by ball is equal to what? Question mark. Time for rising up is equal to question mark. So already from this equation of motions learned, we are taking the same v square minus c square is equal to 2as. V square minus c square is equal to 2as. இந்த சம்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 3 சாப்டருமே கலந்து ஃபார்முலா எடுக்கணும். ஒரே இந்த சம் இந்த சாப்டர்ல இருந்து ஃபார்முலா வரும் அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கூடாது. இந்த 3 சாப்டருமே இன்டர்லிங்க் ஆயிருக்கு. மோஷன், போர்ஷன், லாஸ் ஆஃப் மோஷன், கிராவிடேஷன், ஓகே, 4 சாப்டருமே வந்து ஒன்றுக்கு ஒன்று லிங்க் ஆகிருக்கும். ஓகே, அந்த ஃபார்முலா இங்கே போடலாம், இங்கே ஃபார்முலா போகிற மாதிரி நமக்கு இருக்கும். ஓகேவா, ஸோ ஹியர் we know that v square minus u square is equal to 218 தெரியும். So instead of a you are taking as gravity. Here g is the gravity. G is the gravity. So v square minus u square is equal to 2gs. Yeah, 2gs. G is the what? Okay, g is the distance. So you know initial velocity is equal to 0 square and final velocity is equal to final velocity is equal to 0 and initial velocity is equal to 49. Okay, so 49 square is equal to 2 into 9.8 into s, because you want to find the distance here. You want to find the distance. Okay. You want to find the distance. You want to find the distance. You want to find the distance here. Okay. You want to find the distance. So v square is equal to 2 3s. So we got this instead of b is 0. Value of p is equal to 49 is given there. 2 is there and g value of g is 9.8. And s value you want to find. So s is equal to what? If 49 applying 49 will be again bring this side. 49 into minus 49 s apply வச்சிட்டு ஓகேவா minus 49 into by minus 2 whole square 49 49 பிரிச்சிக்கிறாங்க 49 whole square we are dividing into 49 into 49 பிரிச்சிக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ இப்போ ஒன்று வந்து மைனஸ் 49 அப்படி அது காமன் மைனஸ் காமன் தான். ஸோ 49 into 49 divided by minus 2 ஓகேவா. ஸோ வேல்யூ ஆஃப் மைனஸ் இருக்குதுங்களா மைனஸ் 49 இருக்கனால இது பிகம் 9.8 ஆயிடுச்சு. இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு after solving this equation we get the answer as 122.5 ஓகேவா. எப்படி வந்து இது you want to multiply this ஓகே 2 அந்த 2 வந்து we can divide 9.8 வந்து again we get the 4 2 are 8 and 4.9 so 4.9 to 4 ஓகே 4.9 divided by 2 போடினா ஆன்சர் கரெக்ட்டா நமக்கு வந்துரும் ஓகே. So who can say the answer for this? Who can solve this? What is the value of 49.9? It becomes minus into minus becomes plus side because it is whole square plus side. 49 whole square வந்து minus 49 minus 49 வந்து என்ன நமக்கு plus side. So 49 into 9.8 divided by 2. Okay. Who can solve this sum? சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். Who can do this? First of all, what do you do here? You can do 49 into 49. Here 2401 into 9.8. Answer is correct here. Every answer வந்து சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். Whether this is இங்க தப்பா ரைட்டா இங்க?
to 49 is there.
49 actually இங்க மிஸ்டேக் ஆயிருக்கு. என்ன மிஸ்டேக் ஆயிருக்கு இங்க? என்ன மிஸ்டேக் ஆயிருக்கு இங்க? The answer mistake. Who can find this mistake here? இங்க ஒரு மிஸ்டேக் இருக்கு. இதுல இருந்து ஒரு மிஸ்டேக் ஆயிருக்கு. இந்த மிஸ்டேக் சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம்.
Sir, can you give only 1 minute, sir, time?
Yes. I'll give take one time. I give 2 minutes also time. What mistake is there? Any mistake is
Yes,
there?
sir.
Answer is correct or not? One mistake is there. What is the mistake that there is given there?
Sir, sign, sir.
No.
Sir, value is not correct.
Sir, minus 49 where?
Sir, value is not correct.
Value is correct. எப்படி கரெக்டா வருது உங்களுக்கு? கரெக்டா வரது உங்களுக்கு எப்படி வரும்?
So that means sir, value is not correct.
Sir, it comes like if minus 49 square goes that side means 49 into 49 into 2 into 9.8 into 8, sir.
Sir, in one sign it will come positive.
Sir, 2 will not come at denominator, sir.
9.8 common diameter, no? Yes. 9.8 is common diameter. கம்மி டினாமினேட்டர் புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? தப்பு புரியுதா உனக்கு? அது புரியல
சார்.
சார் கேன் யூ ரிப்பீட் சார்?
9.1 போர்டில் போடுறேன்.
எஸ் சார்.
எஸ் சார்.
வச்சு ஆடிசி ஃபார்முலா அதை என்ன ஈக்குவேஷன் இருக்கு நமக்கு அங்க?
Sir, v square minus u square is equal to 2
is equal to 2 into g into s, 2 into g into s, 2 into g into s. Okay.
Sir, yes sir. Yes sir. 0 square minus 49 square is equal to 2 into 9.8 into s sir.
Okay. So what is value here now? Can you able to see the board, all of you?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Okay. What is value of g? Value of v is equal to 0 potachi. Value of u is equal to what? 49 na? 49 whole square.
Yes sir.
49 whole square is equal to 2 into what is 2 into 9.8 into s.
Sir.
Into s, no? Into s, no?
Yes sir.
Okay, now see here. I want to find the value of s, no?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Just me. Find the value of the s. Okay. I found it. Now the s is equal to minus 49 whole square divided by 2 into 9.8. Okay. You or no? இப்படி வந்துருக்காங்க. எதிர்க்கா?
No sir.
Yes sir. Understand sir.
இதான் கரெக்ட். இதான் வந்து கரெக்ட். 49 whole square divided by 48 வந்து you can 40 is value of 49 என்ன வேல்யூ வரும் நமக்கு? What is 49 49?
Sir, 49 into 49. 2401 sir.
Sir 2401 sir.
2401.
2401 divided by 2 9.8 we get 19.6.
Sir 98 into 99 196.
Sir,
19.6. It is 19.6 on decimal because 19.6. Then 2 we can get 2401 divided by 19.6 we get, then only we get 122.5.
Sir 12.
Okay. So here in the sedimentary there is a mistake is there. That is the mistake. What it means? This the 9.8 will not come in the numerator. It come in the 2 into 9 denominator. Okay.
Denominator.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay.
Sir 1
Yes.
minute can you share the screen fully sir? 1 minute.
Arpa?
Sir 1 minute can you show the screen fully sir? Little back sir means camera.
It's okay.
Yes sir. Sir little.
Able to see now?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Okay, that around there.
Thank you sir.
Then again using the formula V is equal to U plus GS, you can find the speed. Using the formula V is equal V is equal plus AT formula, you can find the time. Okay. Copy da.
Sir, still didn't start some questions, sir, writing.
Not bad.
Sir, still
Please come,
didn't
I'll come.
start.
Yeah, I'll come. So can everybody see the board now? See here. Okay. Now see here. Next question is, so now you find the time. So v is equal to u plus 80, that is the formula here. So now v is equal to 0. 0 is equal to u is 49 plus d into t. So 9.8 it is nice, so it coming this side, it becomes minus 49. Okay. Or else you can put t is equal to t is equal to what? 5 seconds. 49 divided by 9.8, you get 5 seconds time. Okay. So
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes, Pa.
Sir, in v is equal to u plus gt now, sir.
V is
Sir?
equal to u plus 80, yes, sir.
Sir, that one 0 is equal to 49 plus 9.8 into not 2, sir.
Why 2 is there? Where is 2? 0 is u is equal to 49. Or v is t. You want to find the t. T is going to be number.
Sir, yes, sir.
V is equal to u plus 80 formula. Second formula, v is equal to first formula, v is equal to u plus 80. Instead of a, you are putting a g here because g is the acceleration to gravity. So value of g is equal to 9.8 here. So 0 is equal to 49 plus 9.8 into t. From this, you are going to find the value of t.
Sorry, sir. Equation, sir.
Okay, so t is equal to, it becomes 49 by 9.8. Okay, 9.8. So we get the answer as 5 seconds. 49 by 9.8, 5 seconds. Okay. So I will get the answer only in seconds. Now the time for upward journey of the ball is equal to time for the downward journey of the ball. Okay. So total time taken for the ball to return to the surface of the earth is equal to 2 into t. So 10 seconds. So here we are calculating the time only from the throwing time. So the time will come take the ball to come down. மேலே போன பால் திருப்பி மேலே போகிறதுக்கு டைம் ஆச்சோ அதே கீழே வந்து அதே டைம் தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ we are multiplying by 2. So 2 into 5, we get the 10 seconds answer here. புரியுதா? மேலே போன பால் மேலே போகிற டைம் தான் கால்குலேட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். இது கீழே வந்து டைம் கால்குலேட் பண்ணணும். ஸோ ரெண்டையும் 2 ஆல் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணால் we can get the both times. Total we can get the total time of the ball to reach the ground. Ground reach ஆகிறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ டைம் கால்குலேட் பண்ண முடியும். இதெல்லாம் ஜென்ரலாக நம்ம வந்து நம்ம லைஃப்ல வந்து யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். எல்லாமே நம்ம லைஃப்ல டக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணி ஈஸி கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். இதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் நிறைய மேஜிக்லாம் பண்ணுறாங்க. மேஜிக் பண்ணுறது, ஒரு அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் பண்ணுறது, இதெல்லாம் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் பண்ணுறாங்க. Any doubt in this some?
No, sir.
Okay. So now copy now of your question number. Just wait.
Sir, it starts from 7, sir.
Yes.